Soccer Manager 2022 Tactics to Win. These are some of the games where I tested these tactics. They won pretty well. These tactics have done well from the previous version till the current version, which is 1.2.1. I normally show a match first before showing you the tactics, but this time I'll just tell you the tactics straight away and you can watch the examples of the matches after that. So this is a weird formation. It's a 3-2-1-3-1 formation. Here you have three center backs, two defensive midfielders central, one central midfielder, three attacking midfielders, one attacking midfielder right, one attacking midfielder left, and one central attacking midfielder, one center forward along with a goalkeeper. For players' roles, you can let them be set automatically or you can copy this setup if you like. The important one is to have a ball winning midfielder in your defensive midfielder position and also your central attacking midfielder as an advanced playmaker. For set piece instructions, set the best player in each particular task. So each player who has the highest rating in that particular task should be set unless you have some favorites. For general instructions, width normal, mentality very attacking, tempo fast, creativity normal. For attack instructions, passing style direct, attacking style through the middle, forwards work the ball into the box, wide play work the ball into the box. Defense instructions, pressing all over, tackling style normal, backline high. Do support this small channel with a like and a subscribe. This is the first example against Benfica using the same tactics and formation. The game keeps on updating pretty often, so the previous tactics which worked before sometimes suddenly stop working and you require new tactics. So do subscribe and keep. I will post the latest tactics which are good. The first goal goes in pretty soon in the second minute itself by Dijan. These tactics are not very good compared to the previous ones, but for this current version it's working fine. The difficult games against top clubs, it's mostly just winning by one goal itself, and only when you're playing weaker teams you get more goals using these tactics. The consistency of these tactics winning though is very good, so I would recommend you using this, especially if you're not doing too well with other tactics. As I get better tactics better than this, I will post new ones. You can try and see whichever fit your team and your league. The third goal goes in by Rashford in just the 38th minute. At halftime, do the usual. Substitute your low fatigue players followed by your players with low match rating. Always try to rotate your players and give your players on the bench some match time so their form remains high. Players with low form do not really perform too well over time. These tactics, when you play a weaker team, will get you many goals. So do keep your chemistry high as well as your team morale. It should do well. The fourth goal goes in by Greenwood in the 79th minute. A comfortable win of 4-0 in the Champions League. As you can see, a lot of shots on target. These tactics do not give you a high possession, but you get a lot of goals. The second example is a match against West Ham. Again, in this game also an early goal going in right in the second minute. A goal by Rashford. There are different tactics which will work. It's not like only one works in the game. So you can keep on experimenting and finding out which works best for you in the current version. A second goal goes in the 28th minute by Greenwood. A third goal just before halftime, again by Greenwood. At halftime, as usual, substitute your low fatigue players, followed by players with a low match rating. If a player's possession is showing orange on his name, it's still okay. It's not as bad as playing a player which shows red against his name. The fourth goal goes in the 48th minute by Mason Greenwood. In this formation, your forwards will score a lot of goals compared to your other players. The match ends with a final score of 4-0. The match stats are not impressive, but the final scoreline is. The final match I'll show you using these tactics is the Super Cup against Liverpool. The exact same tactics and formation are used as shown before. Against tougher opponents, the scoreline may not be as high as weaker ones, but the main thing in the end is winning the game and getting the winning result. The full first half, nothing happens. During halftime, as usual, substitute your low fatigue players followed by players with a low match rating. The second half does go better. The first goal coming in the 69th minute by Dijan. And a second goal coming in the 83rd minute again by Dijan. Do try these tactics and formation and let me know how they go for you. Also subscribe and keep for future tactics and formations which you can try. I always test all the tactics and formation before posting it because consistency is more important in a league. The match ends with a victory of 2-0. This also wins me the UEFA European Super Cup. As you can see, stats are not that great, but the win is important. Do support this small channel with a like and a subscribe.